gameplay now that they just released or leaked the next 3 Pokemon that are coming out, which is the starters for season 2 for 2nd gen, Typhlosion, Meganium, and Feraligatr. Going jungle. Clefable's already gone. Hey, thank you for tuning in, Angeline. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate it. Hopefully your Tuesday is going very well. I think probably, yeah, that was really nice of you to say. Thank you. Well, that sucks. We don't really need another attacker. This guy wanted jungle, whatever. We'll let him have it. And then not only that, then someone snagged Clefable on the other end. So kind of we're digging deep in our pockets here in what we can play. Do you know Stray Kids? I do not. No. What is that? Or who is that? I'm sorry. I have no idea. But hello as well to you. Happy Tuesday for yourself. Hopefully your Tuesday is going swimmingly. Yo, I'm that guy in the right. Well, which guy? Just say the Pokemon name, man. Charmander? Charizard? Is that? I don't know. I'm assuming. That's the guy in the right? That's who you're referring to? You're the guy who snagged my jungle? I'm comfy. What do you mean? should have stayed on my Bulbasaur. Start doing some damage now. Fight the boys. I tried getting onto the blast. Oh, that sucks. That was my bad. I tried getting onto the damn blast ones. I know he was gonna go. I'm on the switch one. My bad, dude. I was focusing in on this. Yeah, I kind of threw it right there. I was trying to get in on the Blastoise on that because I know he was going to go in. And then, for some reason, the compy thing pushed me forward and I got caught. That sucks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Well, I didn't get jungle. Clefable was picked. I didn't really know who to play, so that was kind of a rough first game.
You lose.
Alright. Hopefully we get jungle and or Talonflame again. Like, as in the game, or like my room or whatever? My room? It's pretty dope, appreciate it, but the background in the game? I don't know. Looks pretty, I guess, yeah. Appreciate it. Wait, but were you in my game last game? Is that what you were saying? And if so, what Pokemon were you? I threw that game hard at the end. If I didn't release from Espeon to try to get into Blastoise, it wouldn't have started the 5v4. Damn, man. But if so, that was totally my fault. Because we had the pick right there on Clefable. That would have been a 5v4. I would have had my ult ready, and then, yeah, totally my bad. Charizard, yeah. Yeah, that was ass. I was ass, and I got all my picks taken from me. Meaning, just Clefable. no fear of Ging. They already got their Gengar, so hopefully at least Talonflame. Okay, sweet. We got our flame. Alright. Perfect. Okay, so they got... Honestly, this may be sweet. Because... Okay. Actually, this is huge, because... Oh, I totally forgot they got one more pick. I can dive the Talonflame. I can dive the Ducet Eye, but I don't know about the what's it called? Glaceon. Man, I hate Glaceon now, dude. Glaceon's annoying as hell. Alright. We're like team skins, right? Like we all got these really good skins on our team. I mean, dude has the Battle Pass 1 Cinderace skin and stuff. Like it's team skin versus literally just one person. Like theoretically, in video game, you know, things or whatever, like we should win. Like we should win this. Which Pokemon is my favorite? It has to be between Talonflame and Noivern, honestly. Well, actually, nah. Noivern's if Noivern was in this game, I would be playing him #1 instead of Talonflame. But if we're talking like all time, it has to be Noivern. Noivern is just way too cool. And especially the card for Noivern that came out in Evolving Skies, where he's like, it's night, you know, it's dark, it's night, and like the building lights are lit, and the building lights are lit, and you can see like Noivern dropping. You can see like Noivern dropping like Batman through the skyscrapers and stuff. Dude, that card art is insane. So yeah, definitely Noivern and Talonflame are get these camps, we evolve into Talonflame, and we start really turning it. He's doing that much, he has to be squishy. I hit fly. Are you kidding me? Snorlax? Yeah, he's good. Snorlax is good. He's a fan favorite. I like Snorlax in my teams. Both in the actual game and in this. And in the games. Snorlax over. I think this one's okay. This guy's already level 11. Do I like VGC? I do. I haven't played it in a minute though. So, and I know Champions just came out not too long ago. So I've been meaning to go into that and like do that on top of this. I just haven't. I haven't came across it or whatever. And I got like my Pokemon and everything all like lined up, like the games and stuff. Like I play a lot of the games, obviously. Like I played them all except for 3, 5, and 7. Those are the only gens I haven't played. Is 3, 5, and 7. But other than those 3, I played all the gens, so to say. And I play every here and there, but it's not something that really. I was always more into Pokemon for the story, not really for like the competitive scene. But I did play every now and then, just not super serious. But now with Champions out and everything, I kind of do feel like playing that a little bit more competitive. So hopefully, you know, once I do get my Pokemon's transferred over from Diamond and Pearl, Let's Go, and I think Sword and Shield. I have them all over the place, dude. I got Pokemon in my Go, I got Pokemon in my Sword and Shield. They're all over the place. They're scattered. So I gotta take time to find them and put them in their home and transfer them to some or just outrun by them. I don't know. I haven't came to the conclusion yet. I like using my own Pokemon though, you know. I like seeing like, you know, when you go in there, the OT says your name on there. You know what I mean? So I like using my own stuff. So I just gotta take time to go find it. Oh yeah, I'll sort everything. which I've been meaning to do for a while, but I've been procrastinating. Yeah, I'll do that, But then the season here is almost about to end, so I kind of want to do this a little bit. But eventually we'll get to it, though. But yeah, I like we just use fun. Holy crap, we made it out of there. I'm about to go score this. It's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Yep, that's huge. Oh, finally. That's why I never understood why people who aren't fast at scoring, why would you hold 40 or 50 points knowing damn well that there's like a 2% chance that you're gonna score all those points? Like, I would never understand that. And now you're like stuck holding 50 points. You can't get any more. And you have to wait for like the pristine time for like 7-8 seconds for you to score that. That's why I'm like, dude, like if you get like 10 points, just score them. Like, don't hold more than like 10-15 if your score thing is like 1 or 2. Through the anime? Okay. Gen 7? Yeah, Gen 7 was the one I really didn't get into. I don't know, maybe it was like the whole Hawaii Aloha theme or something like that with Litten, Dusadai, and the Seal or whatever. Yeah, Gen 7 wasn't one I couldn't really get into. But I heard good things about it though. I don't know, I couldn't get into it. It was like the same thing with 3 and 5. Like, I played 3 and 2. Oh, why did... Oh, dude. Alright, we're going... Have to go Dodrio then. Alright. Or you exit? What do you mean? I'm sorry. Damn, man, I didn't want to ban Talonflame. Sheesh. Call something, call Jangle. Dude, why do I keep banning my own Pokemon? I keep hitting ban on Talonflame by accident. I don't understand this ban phase, man. Just pick and ban. Alright. to get a skin for Dodrio eventually. Dodrio's my boy. I love Dodrio too. He's up there. I love bird Pokemon for some reason. Are you excited for Windows? I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not really like a software kind of person. That's hilarious though. I'm excited for Windows. Oh no, what's new in the Windows world? That's funny. I wish I could answer that. Genuinely, I wish I could. But I'm just not software, computer savvy like that. I just know how to use them. You know what I mean? Are you for Wii? Like Nintendo Wii? Or are you saying from Wisconsin? WI? If so, I'm all for the Wii, and I'm not from Wisconsin. I was trying to answer. Nintendo Wii's awesome. I hate Wisconsin. I hate those bastards in the north. Of course, as a fellow bear fan, you know, out of respect for the Bears, I hate those guys. So we turn into Dodrio. And now we start running. Gotta run, run, run. As fast as we can. Gotta run, run, run. Yo, did he really flash for that? Alright. Oh, thank God he's dead. Alright, we scored most of them. He's trying to catch me. Wins and waves. I'm just trolling. I understand autocorrect and everything like that. I'm just joshing and stuff. But wins and waves, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. That one looks pretty cool. If I understand correctly, I think it's like kind of like Greek mythology or whatever that they're kind of basing it off of. It's like set in Greece. Well, not actual Greece, but like, you know, the foundation of the story is like Greece and stuff. So, yeah, no, that one, Winds and Waves, is pretty cool. How did I miss that? But honestly, I'm more excited for a lot of the stuff that Nintendo's coming out with. You know, I'm excited for the Star Fox game that we're finally getting after like almost 10 plus years. You know, like we're finally, and it's gonna be online multiplayer. That is awesome. Like we're finally getting a Star Fox game and a couple other good ones too. I'm just more excited about Star Fox. So, yeah, Nintendo's coming out with a bunch of bangers this upcoming year. So on top of Winds and Waves, there's a lot of other stuff that I'm really excited for. Mainly, what's it called? Primarily, Star Fox. I am super hyped for Star Fox. I hope like they do an excellent job. And honestly, they said it was supposed to come out like this summer, I think. I honestly would rather it be coming out next year and have them more time to cook it. You know? Just because it'll probably make it that much better. So, yeah, the lineup that they have so far for the Switch 2 and like everything is shaping up to be pretty good. Oh, they're chasing me so hard. Actually, no. If we're talking about Star Fox, the last Star Fox game came out for the GameCube. The last Star Fox game came out for the GameCube on the Switch. That's why it was like it's been like a good 10 years or something like that. I remember the Star Fox game for the SNES or whatever. Yeah, that's true. But I'm pretty sure there was a GameCube Star Fox game, and that's the last time that there was one. Was when the GameCube came out, like 2016, 15, around that time frame. That That guy was chasing the hell out of me. But yeah, I would say, yeah, the last Star Fox was GameCube, so it's been a while. It's been a long time. And I think they announced too Pikmin, the Pikmin series. I was never really into the Pikmin series, but Pikmin's coming out with a new Pikmin 4 edition for the Switch, for Switch 2. It's kind of weird, like Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out with like their own staples, but then they're also getting games that have already been out for a long time, and they're coming out on the Switch like a brand new release. You know, like we're getting Star Fox, Pikmin 4, another Mario game in 2027, and stuff like that. But then you have like things like, oh, there's the Nintendo Switch 2 Elden Ring 2 edition or Elden Ring edition. But it's like, bro, that game's been out for like 4 years now. I don't know why we're like looking at it like it's some sort of big deal with the Switch 2. You know, like the damn thing's almost 4 years old now. Came out in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, Elden Ring. So, it's kind of weird like that. But if we're counting games like that have already been out but are just jumping onto the Switch now, the lineup for the Switch 2 is looking pretty dank. If we're counting games like that too. Because like I said, you got Star Fox and all that, and then you also got releases for people that couldn't experience games like before, like Elden Ring, you know, and like other games like as well. So looking pretty good, man. I honestly kind of hope that they kind of make like, I don't know, because I kind of feel like Nintendo kind of like fell off in their own world, but they're like massively succeeding in their own world. But it's like out of touch with like main consoles. It's like a very weird like predicament. Like with most consoles, you can connect, you know, go Twitch, stream, YouTube, and stuff like that. With the Switch, you can't do that. You got to connect through like an Elgato, through like a third unit connector, a third party, whatever. Connect that to the PC, and then be able to do it from there. You know, that's what I mean. Like it's kind of out of sense with like consoles. It's in its own world, but it's massively succeeding in what it's doing. So, anyways, I'm blabbering on. Let me get some water real quick. I'm thirsty as hell. Punch Out for the Switch 2. Yeah, no, that I have games like that where I'm like, I really want them, but I feel like they can wait. Alright. I think the one I have in particular that's like that right now for me is the Mario RPG game. That one I'm like, I really want it, but I feel like that one can wait. That's no big deal. Just wait for that one time a year when Nintendo decides to put things on sale that they own for like 10% off, and that's it. But I will wait, damn it, for that one moment. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't put anything on sale, man. And if they is, usually it's like third-party stuff, you know. But if it's Nintendo brand, yeah, good luck. They're never putting that on sale. Actually, hold on one sec before we start this. So, Brian, do you mostly just play Unite, or do you play VGC? Do you play the cards at all? Or, like, is it, like, what Pokemon, like, kind of game style are you particularly fond of more of? Don't hit Talonflame. Although I don't know how much I scored with Dodrio. I felt like I scored a lot. I'll try my best with this Pokemon. I felt like I scored a lot with Dodrio last week. I don't know. Dude, why am I always the last pick? BGC? Okay, yeah. Show. BGC. Yeah, I gotta get into it, man. There's just so much Pokemon. BGC, TCG. This. Really can't master all the Pokemons. Dude, you're telling me. I just went on a Pokemon Go walk outside not too long ago for like 35-40 minutes. And I didn't even check the weather. And I had this hoodie on. And I looked like an idiot because it was like 85 degrees outside. And I didn't want to take it off. I was like, oh god, I'm burning up. Holy crap. I must have looked like a fool walking down the street. I didn't realize. And then I got in my car and went where I had to go. And then I look at the thermometer. And I look at the thermometer and it said 85. I'm like, holy crap, I was walking outside with a with my hoodie on in 85-degree weather, I must have looked like an idiot. Hell no. I got the fan going and I got the AC going, so I don't know. I can't imagine melting like a what's her name? Alcremie. Like the ice cream Pokemon, melting like an Alcremie. Alright, they got 2 defenders, 1 physical, and 2 special attack. Perfect, we just avoid all of them. We don't want no fights, we just want to score, dude. That's all. Hilarious. Yeah, summer's coming, man. I'm not a big fan of summer. I'm more of a fall winter guy myself. But although, I do have to say that even here, because I'm on the outside of Chicago, you know, so I'm like maybe 40-45 minutes away from the city. But I gotta say, winters here aren't wintry anymore. You know, like especially for a place like in the Midwest, like in the Chicago area and stuff. Like it's not snowy, it's not that cold. I mean, maybe it snows like once in like the 3-4 months of it being winter, but it's not very wintry anymore. Oh, that's it. I should have just waited for the counter and just gone and scored. That's not good. Not good at all. Oh, they're just sitting there. Okay, I see how it is. So he's camping top lane, so we're just gonna have to push bot. Probably delayed them long enough to stop them. Which if he did, that's clutch as hell. And Lapras is not even there to help them. She thought she was gonna get away. I don't think so. I'm like the only one usually. Well, hey, I mean, one day it'll be maybe a couple more people. But hey, until that day comes, it's probably just gonna be you and a few others. But even so, if you are the only one and tuning in, and playing, apparently we played a game together. So so thank yous. Much love and much fun. You're very appreciated. Thank you. Could not have worked out any Yo, they did not want me go. They did not want to let me live. That is hilarious, dude. They were so determined to get me. Get that damn bird. Hilarious. Alright, I can probably get that. Oh no, heaven. Dude, trust me, I'm not as good as you think I might be or whatever. I just play because of my love for Talonflame. I love me the burp, you know? I just feel like that's kind of how it is with most, a lot of it. You know, like especially with MOBAs, like League of Legends, Dota, and things like that. I just feel like it comes down to just finding who you really like playing. But then again, that same concept can be used for a lot of games with like multiple characters to learn from and everything. But I think just the one thing that what's it called? That I think people just don't understand in this game is just score, man. You know? Like, just score. And if you don't, if you're not gonna score, at least know, like, yeah. I actually have a cousin that lives, not in Boeing, but he lives in Texas. Like in the middle of like between San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas, and yeah, it's like scorching down there. You know? dead.
Five, four, three, two, one. Eyes up.
All right. I think we're on the AAA right now. Dude, I don't even know. I want to know what I scored on the Trio game.
You win.
Oh, nice. Just casually dropping the 300. I just want to look really quick. Um, 206. I dropped 206 in the last week. Okay. Alright, so it's 3 games in a row with 200. Let's see if we can make it a fourth. Dallas, okay. I've never been to Dallas. I've been to San Antonio for, I think they have like a Six Flags there in San Antonio, like called Fiesta Texas, and like it's like Six Flags but like Texas themed, you know. It's called Fiesta Texas down there. It's pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I went in the heat, like dead ass summer. Oh my god, that was probably the worst idea. Oh, no picking plan. Someone in here is dueling with someone that isn't in Masters. Do you play anything other than VGC Pokemon? Do you like play anything outside the realm of Pokemon? Overwatch, League, Elden Ring, Dark Souls? You got any particular campaign game that you're working on right now, or something? Or is it just Pokemon? Which I would understand if it's just Pokemon. I mean, it's my #1 favorite game out of my 12. Out of my, I think, my top 12 favorite games. Every once in like 5-6 years I play something that like makes the list of my like 12 or like 12. It was originally like 10 or 9, and then it's just increased very slowly over the past. Most recently added Shinobi Art of Vengeance. That game is absolutely amazing. Gotta play last week too. Further. didn't even get a chance to do anything. Huh. Dude, I hate that. Dude, I couldn't do the dash behind him. Where are these two guys at? Alright. They just completely get out of the bot lane. Yeah, this one's over. I don't know what these guys are doing, man. Bot lane completely dropped the ball on this one. Oh my god. It's just one of those games now, man.
Give up!
Yeah, I thought the guy was gonna hook him, but apparently not. I don't know. This game's already over. There's no way. See, we're just not. Yeah, it's over. These guys are just not it, dude. Not it. They're just not it. FIFA? For sure. For sure. I can never get into FIFA or anything. Yeah, look, our bot lane was just completely like it's just so bad. Okay, ZA right now, for sure, for sure, for sure. I haven't shiny hunted in a while. I want to complete the Pokedex for what's it called? For Diamond and Pearl, because I think I'm only like 60 Pokemon away, or 50 Pokemon away, maybe even less than that. I'm like about like 50 to 60 Pokemon away from completing the Dex in my Diamond remake game, or whatever, the Brilliant Diamond. So I'm close to getting the shiny Dex in that one. The only Pokemon that's going to be really hard for me to get is going to be Darkrai, because I don't know anyone who owns a Darkrai. So I don't know how. Well, probably from the little part. Well, yeah, probably. I'll probably get it. But anyways, yeah, I need like 60 Pokemon to finish the Dex in Brilliant Diamond and whatnot. And then I don't know if you use Pokemon Home too. But I'm close to finishing the Dex in Pokemon Home for the app. And if you finish the Pokemon Dex on the app on Home, then you're gifted a shiny what's it called? Not Manaphy, but the other one, Finify or whatever. You're given a shiny Finify through the Switch app. So that's why I'm like really close to getting it. And I want to post a short on here of me getting it. And I need like a couple Pokemon before I can do it. So I need to finish my home Dex, which I'm only like maybe like 60 Pokemon away from getting. And then once I finish that, then yeah, I get my shiny Finify or whatever. Because I completed the yeah, dude, and the rewards you get from it are sick. I completed the Kanto one, and it gave me a shiny Melton, you know? So it gives, like, I completed the Kanto Dex, and you get a shiny Melton for that one. But that one kind of sucks, though, because apparently, I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but you can't evolve a Melton into a Melmetal outside of Pokemon Go. So I got a shiny Melton, but I can't evolve it because it's not in Pokemon. I can't put Pokemon in Home into Go. So I have to literally shiny hunt a Melton on Go, and then get enough candy to evolve it, and then transfer it over to said mainline games or whatever. But apparently, you can only evolve it in Go into a Melmetal. You can't evolve it outside of that, which is really dumb. So I got like, so if you complete the Kanto Dex, you get a shiny Melton, but that's it. It's just going to be a shiny Melton. It's not going to be a shiny Melmetal. Unless I'm wrong, unless there's another way to evolve it outside that method, that's the only way to get that's the only way to evolve a Melton. And then I think if you, the second one up is, if you complete the Brilliant Diamond, you get a shiny Infinity or whatever. So I want to get the shiny one. And I haven't played any of the Legends games yet. I haven't played ZA and I haven't played Arceus. And I really want to play Arceus because if you have Arceus and if you have Arceus and if you have a save data showing that you play Diamond and Pearl on your Switch, apparently in Arceus, because you have a save file of Diamond and Pearl, you'll be able to unlock a room that normally you wouldn't be able to unlock otherwise, that lets you shiny hunt Arceus. So you can continuously shiny hunt him and everything like that, which that's why I want to get Legends CA. Or not CA, but Arceus. like it just gets stalled and unevolved. Top seems to be doing it. Yeah, you see, you have it. Yeah, see, that's what I want it for. Yeah, exactly the reason why. He looks like pea snow. Looks cool though, man. And I never played Mercy, so that's why it'll be like perfect. I like that though, you know. I like that, and I know that like probably deters people and stuff, but I like being able to, you know, get something for having bought something previously.
You're on fire!
I don't know. It's kind of weird. Probably deters people, yeah, but it makes it more exclusive, man. You know. I don't know. I like the exclusivity or whatever. If I'm saying it. Dude, I didn't even get a chance to roll. Here, he even turned on the speed boost, bro. my man hit Y so hard. I'm gonna get this guy if this is the last thing I do. He got the he got the clay doll. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Dude, he tried getting me right when I landed. He got the clay doll instead. Hopefully that was it. Do I have... Do I have any personas because I have
You
controllers?
win!
What do you mean by personas? I'm sorry. I'm not too familiar. Oh. Do I? No, not at the moment. I don't. I had one, but she passed away. We're going on 4 or 5 years now since she passed away. I don't have a picture of her here. I can probably pull up my phone. But it was my little nephew, or my little nephew. Fuck! What the hell did I just say? My little Shih Tzu. Her name was Mia, and yeah, she passed away about 4 years ago. She was like 15 years old. I had her since I was in high school, but that would be her. If you're able to see little Mia in her glory back in the day, she was a little chonker, dude. You know, so I don't know. I mean, it was an old age. She lived a fabulous life. So I gave her all that I could. You know, there's not a day where she didn't go hungry. Not a day where she didn't have a bed to sleep on. You know, not a day between my dad and me. You know, not loving her and everything. So she lived a fabulous life. But yeah, she was a little chonker, dude. She was I think if I'm not mistaken, like with Shih Tzus, males are roughly about like 13 to 15 pounds, and females are like 10 to like 9 pounds and below, right? Bro, she weighed at her peak. I'm gonna say at her peak. At her peak, bro, this dog weighed like 20, 21 pounds. And but the thing was though, and I shit you not, dude, I literally think I had like a 1% dog because again, males are roughly about 13 pounds, 13, 14 pounds. Females are like 10 and below. Bro, she outweighed double a female and outweighed the general male. She weighed like at peak 20, 21 pounds, and she wasn't overweight at all. You know, she was like I fed her normally. She was just genetically just a big freaking dog. You know, for her size, and you know, you may like when her hair grows out, you may think she's like got a belly and she's overweight and everything. But the second you cut her hair, like she's like you can tell she's normal. Like she doesn't have a belly. She's not like sagging, like her like belly's touching the floor or anything like that. She's not like chubby or like, you know, she was just a normal dog, dude. I took her on walks. She chased rabbits and everything. She ran. So she was just a really big Shih Tzu, man. And I generally think I had like a 1% dog or something like that because, bro, like you put her next to a male, she dwarfs any male dog. And then you put her next to a female dog, forget about it, dude. Female Shih Tzus look like teacup Yorkies to her. You know, she was massive. I love that dog, dude. Her dog is awesome. But yeah, she lived an awesome life, and you know, I'm very grateful that I had Mia in my life. I have her ashes right next to me. She's always next to me. Yeah, I got like pictures of her. Yeah, she was definitely a one-up. That's I had turtles in one time, when I was younger. I lived in Memphis, Tennessee, and in my backyard there was like a very like open land, and right in like there was like a little damp like wooded creek area and stuff like that got really like wet and mushy and stuff, and we had turtles there every now and then. I'd go pick them up and, you know, bring them home, give them something to eat, and then put them back and let them go on their way again. You know? But the turtles are dope as hell, man. They live a long ass time too. I wish dogs had lifespans like that. maybe that's their way of playing. Inflicting pain. That's the way the turtles think. And maybe if I inflict as much pain, hey, this is fun. It's fun. It's like the turtles' mindset. I would imagine a turtle's bite is probably ferocious. Probably not something to play with. But it's been forever since I had a turtle. I don't know nothing about turtles. I just know they're cool as hell. And they live a long time. Literally 2 came for me. 3 came for me. That should free up top. Oh no, we didn't get it. Okay.
The final stretch! We're on fire!
That's not good. That looks like it could be game. Game. You got the shiny bag on? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know why you got the shiny bag on? Because you took the time to come here. That's why.
You lose.
Good shit though, man. Look at that. Two, 272, and I scored 200 of them. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Is Salamence in Champions right now? Can you use the shiny Ments for Champions? If so, I would definitely flex that. And good on you, man. Hell yeah. Hopefully you weren't shiny hunting that too long. The longest I had to take to shiny hunt something. Yeah, the longest I had to take to shiny hunt something was my Giratina. And in the remake of Diamond and Pearl, it took me 10 months of resetting the game to shiny hunt that thing. And I remember when I finally got it, and I was here working from home, and I was on a call, and I had my monitor up, and you know, holy cow, but I was in the middle of a call, so I couldn't really go all ape crazy. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, really? Dude, I can't believe 272. For sure, Brian. Well, appreciate it, man. Good luck on your VGC expeditions. Hopefully I catch you on here again next time. And yeah, congrats on the shiny Bagon, bro. Hopefully, you know, you teach you the moves you want and it takes you further on the ladder of champions and such. But very appreciative of you stopping by and chatting and everything, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hopefully you have a great rest of your week and a great rest of your Tuesday. score any? Are you kidding me right now? Ah, that's the only thing I don't like about Dodrio. I don't not score any of that. Like, no, you get out here. This is hilarious. No one else is there with me. Alright, I guess we're going to do Registeel. This one might be a loss. Oh, that hit me. Huh. I'm just perma-CC'd apparently. That's stupid. Alright. Why did I have to ban Talonflame? What's up, Jessica? How's it going? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, I mean, well, not this game in particular, because I got Talonflame banned, but I enjoy playing Unite. I think I was the worst player on the team by far. But I very much so enjoy Have you ever played Unite before,
Five,
or
four,
is this like your first time
two,
hearing of it?
1. Time's up.
'Cause if so, you should definitely, if it's interesting, you definitely check it out. The guy who steals Groudon ends up with only 40 points. That's funny. Oh, he's the player of the game, apparently. Let's see. Alright, let's do... I'm like on and off it here and there. But I recently just have 2 friends that like really like the game now. So we're probably gonna trio every now and then. So I probably play the game a lot more now because one of them just started playing and really likes it, and the other one likes it as well. So for the most part, I was kind of playing this by myself for the longest, and which if I'm playing by myself, I'm playing here and there every now and then. I'm not really playing a lot, but I have played since the beginning. I do have a couple Pokemon. I do have a Pokemon that, I do have, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm just dumb right now. I'm trying to think here and then think of what I'm trying to say at the same time. It depends. Mostly, if I'm streaming on here, it's probably gonna be like this, or like League of Legends, or just anything of that nature. I'll play anything. I think the more recent game that I want to play, that is coming out in 2 days, on Thursday, is the Mickey Mouse game that comes out. Mouse PI for Hire. I want to play that, and then I want to play that Capcom game, Pragmata. Those 2 look pretty good. No, I never played Stardew Valley. I never really got into Stardew Valley. What? I heard good things about Stardew Valley, but I don't know. It's not. I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea. I think I tried it once, and it was kind of like I didn't really understand it. I don't know. Maybe it's like Minecraft, but like sideways, like 2D. I'm not sure. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. That was close. Not a full time right now. I am doing this on the side, just just for fun right now. It's not full time. I mean, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't be opposed to it. Well, that's true. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention to answering sooner. I do apologize. That's true. If it does get affiliated, I could have some money, but I'm not trying to do this to like be a millionaire or anything like that. But I'm just trying to do this just to play, you know. Just watch, I guess. I don't know. Would it be nice to play? This would be awesome. Well, honestly, that's not like my main goal. Maybe just getting a few. If I can get like just a platform, maybe recognized or something like that, would be cool. But I'm not looking to like, generate a ton of money or anything like that. That's not like my game. It would be nice, but that's not what I'm looking for. My man's got jebaited, dude.
The final stretch.
They want to be dead.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Yeah. No, can't complain. I mean, look at the top ones, right? Look at the top streamers. They're basically just doing whatever they want. You know, recording it and getting paid for free. I'm not opposed to it, you know? But I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like, oh, my bad, whoops. But it's generally like how I feel like, in my opinion, like, if I end up doing this, right, and all I'm thinking of, like, is, man, if I do this, then, you know, hopefully, you know, I make, you know, I gotta do this in order to get this, I don't know. It's like, I feel like if I do this, and my end game is ultimately just, like, the money, and I want to do this for the money, I feel like a lot of the stuff that I would, I mean, just play games or whatever, I don't know. I feel like it would probably, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. I don't know. It's weird like that. Like, I'm a big believer in karma, you know? Like if I just go in it with the wrong intentions, like, just solely for the money, then I feel like I probably wouldn't be as successful. But if I go in it with, like, just nonchalantly, just enjoying the moment, you know, maybe getting the community together or stuff like that, things will happen on its own, you know? Probably. But here's another thing too. That's the thing that you mentioned, which is a big word in what you just said, identity, right? And I think still I don't know what I want to, like, maybe do as far as Pokemon wise, but maybe it is Unite. I mean, I probably, you know, did find maybe that one game that does click, so maybe this is the game that I probably would use as, like, my identifier, you know, or just maybe in Pokemon in general. I don't know. I just haven't really found, like, that identity that I would need, but this probably would be it. That's true. That's true. But this might be it here. This might be the identity finder that I would need, along with, you know, Twitch and YouTube, because I do stream on YouTube as well. So both this and YouTube would be very beneficial. And someone took jungle. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, so if if you enjoy this thus far, you know, I enjoy you stopping by and communicating and everything, very much appreciated. You know, if you happen to enjoy the rest, you know, I have a YouTube channel you can, you know, sub to and everything. But overall, like, I don't know. I have a mindset, like, if I just go in and thinking of, like, just trying to do it so I can just live the rest of my life playing video games and getting paid for it, like, I feel like karma wouldn't justify that. But if I go in it with a mindset like, let's just chill, play, people will get in here, maybe we'll pop off. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I don't know. That's just how I look at things. Maybe it's stupid. But maybe I did find my identifier now. Maybe Unite is the one. And Pokemon in general. So I probably might. I think one of my biggest. I'm not sure. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I think I'm almost there. As far as, like, the following goes for the like the criteria, I think I'm at like 23 or 24 out of 25. yeah, I appreciate the kind words though, Jessica. I really appreciate it. I may honestly probably look into improving said quality of stuff. So yeah, I think one of the big things I want to improve on is the background I have here. I want to get a shelf so I can. I feel like that is one thing that would probably be a little bit more beneficial instead of having just a plain white wall behind me with like a picture. Maybe fix that up a bit. We're getting started. We're getting started here. So. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, that sucks. Is she still alive? FPS? Yeah, I do. I do, yeah. I hella do. Not primarily Call of Duty. I kind of fell off Call of Duty a while ago. Not really my cup of tea now. Yeah, Call of Duty's not my cup of tea now. Used to be. I like my FPSs. That's another like genre that I haven't really clicked with in a very long time. Is a really good FPS. Oh, this is over. But I'll play yeah, I haven't really found like a really good FPS to click with, but I'll play some. Like I'll throw down on some Counter-Strike every now and then. You know, I loved Halo, loved Call of Duty back then. Not so much now. Not so much now, but I think a lot more like my FPS games nowadays are. I think I like more single player than I do multiplayer. Not that I don't like multiplayer. I mean, I love my FPS multiplayer games and stuff, but I don't know. I seem to find more enjoyable FPSs being in campaign like solo games than I do in PvP games. When before it used to be the opposite. Before it used to be where I didn't really like PvP campaign games. I kind of only played PvP for, or I kind of only played FPS for PvP, not for the campaign. But now it's kind of like, as I got older, it kind of switched. Now I kind of play for the campaign. I don't really kind of play for the PvP. Although if the PvP's good, then yeah, I'm throwing down on some PvP. If I like the campaign that much. But yeah, there hasn't been. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been any game as of late that hasn't been out to where I'm like really playing the hell out of it, you know, FPS wise. But I think what's it called? You can't do it. But I think the one I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. I was gonna say that I think the one I'm looking forward to the most FPS is the new Mickey Mouse game that's coming out. Mickey Mouse game that's coming out is one that I would definitely, I'm looking forward to. For sure. I'll probably do it later on, right after this. So I'm actually about to finish. So.
You can do it!
I could already the neutral,
You lose.
Level 10, didn't do anything all game, and then leaves. Hilarious. Alright, I'm out of here. GG's, WP's for everyone that tuned in. I'll definitely add you right after this. I'll probably be back on tomorrow, so definitely look out for me on your Discord and such. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Until tomorrow's, peace. I'm out. GG's, WP's.